Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids. Tonight we have a very special night. Shantam Nityama, Baba Fatis in the house. It's going to be an amazing night. Let's go. Putting out a call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids. Success is your destiny. Yes. Love, wisdom, power. Remember, always who you are. Yes. Yes. I am love, wisdom, power. Yes. Yes. I am love, wisdom, power. Yes. I am yes, I am love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am wisdom, power. Master. Yes, I am. Yes, love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Say yes to yourself. Yes, I am protected. Yes, I am. Master. I am relaxing.
Family, it's one of those nights. There's curveballs and all kind of interference being run, but we here live and guaranteed that after tonight, your life will not be the same. With that, I would like to bring back our most esteemed guest. What can I say? Wow. Shantam Nityama. How you doing, Baba?
I'm doing very good.
Excellent.
Very good.
Excellent. So,
Alafia to the audience.
Ashe. Yeah, so we're here tonight mostly to talk about you have an upcoming event, a 4-part event, I understand, that starts this weekend. Please go ahead, tell us about it, Baba.
Well, what is happening is on Sunday, I am going to be presenting a transmission. It'll be first to 4. And basically a transmission where it's just an energetic transmission that can be felt and will communicate much of what I probably would have attempted to say. I found that the communication is easier for me when I keep my mouth shut, which is a shift, radical. But I'm opening up to the process. So not much to say about a silent transmission, is it? It will have a lot to do with energetic things being sent out that will start to open the woman to her inner being, and so she can feel it. It's kind of like hard healing, and basically we can't heal our heart or anybody else's, as it commonly believed.
So, Baba, you're known for, well, in many different circles, but you're known for the touchless orgasm.
For what kind of orgasm?
The touchless,
Yes.
like that's your, as far as I understand correctly, that's your calling card. That's, you know, something that you brought forth. And so now, is it, I mean, is it that you're taking it to the next level? You're bringing something to the people that I don't know if they have a reference point, if they can understand what it is that you're offering.
Well, they probably have no reference point for what I'm offering, to be honest. And that's the reason why I send it to the world. Maybe they can tell me what's going on. This is how radical it is. So this is a learning that we will all be in together, which is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. So, family that's out there, go ahead and put into the chat where you are tonight. And if you are familiar with the work of Shantam Nityama, talk to us. So this opening of the woman through the energy, this sounds like something that is desperately needed nowadays.
For sure, it's been needed forever. It's been a long time since the earth and the people on it supported a woman.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Greetings.
Hey, family. Thanks, Baraka, holding it down. Family, I'm having problems with my sound system. I want y'all to give a warm welcome to my co-host, Brother Baraka, and my featured guest tonight. Our featured guest is Shantam Nityama. I'm restarting my computer, so I thank you for being patient. And go ahead, Baraka. Rock on. Shantam, let it rip. I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. So this is something that women have needed for a long time. The planet has needed healing energy.
They're the source of that in many, many ways. The nurturer. Doing the same thing the mother does, but on a simpler scale.
Mm-hmm. So this is a energy and a frequency that women should recognize.
The mother, most definitely, she is the mother. The mother she's the daughter of the mother. That should be the energy that she's projecting to the world 24/7. That's the mother's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to get any closer than that.
is it something that has to be reconnected, or just more
Remembered.
remembered?
Right. It never was disconnected. They just lost awareness of the connection. This is just to start bringing that awareness back into focus.
Mhm. Mhm.
It would be impossible for me to put something there that the mother hadn't already put there. So I'm just kind of like, boop, boop,
Mhm.
getting it to wake up again. So she's aware that it's in there.
What is your website? Is your website on that ticker tape? Because I imagine that some people would like to get in touch with you to get more.
Shantam Nityama.com.
There you go.
Is it?
Okay. Greetings, sister. Are you going to join us? Abundantly Limitless.
I'm joining, yes.
Oh, that's who that is. Hello.
Hi.
I'm very good. How are you, love?
I'm doing very well.
Very good to see you
Likewise.
again.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Mhm. Okay. So, and this, so this transmission it starts on Sunday, and it has how many?
Or there will be 4 transmissions.
Each on the same day. It'll be Sunday.
No. Well, as far as the time, I have no idea exactly how the timing is going to fall out, but it'll start on Sunday for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Something really odd is happening to me these days. It's almost like the mothers almost struck me down. It's like, talk? What about how? I'm still trying to get adjusted to this new state I find myself in. And it's tricky navigating it because I'm connected and I feel somewhat disconnected from what's going on around me at the same time. It's a funny feeling.
What could it be?
What
could it be? Could it be astronomical influences?
I have no idea. It could be something that's personally happening to me at this point in my life.
Seems to be a lot.
I'm sure it's going to be revealing itself to me more and more as I go. So I'm just patiently waiting on the mother to show me what's next.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And I'm just surrendering to the process. I'm patient.
That's the best way to be.
Yes, it is, my sister. It's a challenge sometimes, but that is the best way to be.
Most definitely.
Okay, Baraka, you can ask me anything.
Okay, so if a woman was thinking about signing up for this energy transmission, what would you sort of like who would you prescribe it for? Is there a typical woman who needs this the most?
I would say it's for the woman who has a resonance with what is happening, a resonance with things that I'm putting out, because that's who it's really for. And it may be a bunch of people. It may be two. I have no idea. I'm kind of walking this path in the blind, bro.
Well, I saw your last the last time you was on the platform with Hank, and you know, Sister Cafunia. What I mean, if what Sister Cafunia appeared to experience is what a woman can expect from this energy transmission starting this Sunday,
Well, hopefully they'll just come kind of open. You never can say for sure what to expect. I just embrace whatever comes. So it could be that. It could be something more radical than that. It's hard to tell. I have no idea. What?
that's awesome. That's awesome. You have no idea. You can't call it, but every time you show up, women start busting nuts all over the place.
Seems to happen.
It seems. Yeah. Wow. That's listen. I mean, it's so this it looks like, you know, it looks like you are, you know, playing with and moving around on a practical level the stuff that they're talking about, you know, quantum, you know, in terms of closing the gap between what we perceive of as space and you know, I mean, you're having this effect over thousands and thousands of miles.
There is no time and space. So it never requires me traveling thousands of miles. It's like boop, boop. It's just a little jump, a little skip or something. But nowhere to go. Where am I going? How could I even go 1,000 miles? Everything is everything, everywhere, all at once. So I'm here, I'm there with you, I'm in some other country, all now, because on the plasma level, plasma is just like mist covering the plane. And once you understand, you can travel from place to place on this mist. And the whole thing is amazing when you get into it.
Everything is everything all at once.
Yes, sir. And connected. The plasma in me is in rushing over there to you now. Because it's all one. And there's no time and space, no distance, none of that.
Do you need to tune into like me or someone or, you know, over the distance? Like, do you have to, you know, do you
We already won, bro.
Ashe.
You follow me? We already won. This is the thing everybody's missed on this planet. We are one.
Ashe.
Literally.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Our difficulty is created by the fact that we somehow think we're different, separate. Never happened on this planet. It's impossible. There's no way to make that happen.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of us coming to start to be aware of and appreciate our unity that's already present.
Ashe.
our oneness is already here. Has nothing to do with us making it happen. I don't have to make myself one with you. I already am one with you.
Yes.
Mm.
It's like saying you have to do something about air. Air is already it's one with the rest of the air. I don't have to get out there and attempt to bring it together in any kind of way. It's already doing what it does. We just have been oblivious in a major way.
Mm. Mm.
Isn't that the great disconnect?
Say that again.
Isn't that the great disconnect that we feel like that we have to reach for something that we already are? Isn't that the bill of goods we've been sold?
Yes, that's the disconnect. And the disconnect is from the awareness of ourselves, which automatically disconnects us from everything else here. If you totally
You talked about,
say,
go ahead, Baba. I'll wait till you get through.
yeah, we just needing to come out of our amnesia. We forgot
Ashe.
important parts of life. You're one with the trees, rocks, animals, everything.
Ashe.
No other way it could be.
Mm. No other way. Yeah.
And as a daughter of the
Impossible.
mother, Ashe.
Mhm.
What did you say, sister?
You talked about the daughters of the mothers. And
Yes,
so many of us have forgotten that we are daughters of the mothers. And
right.
until we could heal that relationship or the relationship with our birth mother, we can't remember what it means to be a daughter of the mothers.
Yeah, you're exactly right, my sister.
And that's the energy that's being returned back to this planet.
Mhm. 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 What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing.
Very much so, my brother.
I want to thank everybody for holding it down. Thank you, Baraka. Thank you, Shantam Nityama. Thank you, Salam. Thank you, OJ Yemi. And thank you, the listening audience. It came down to a problem. I needed to plug in the microphone for it to work. So
Oh,
Mercury's
no,
in retrograde. Um,
you're kidding.
yeah, man. I thought I was doing something, and I was like, listen, I'm changing chords and everything. And then I looked at the floor and saw that the jack was laying there on the wood. And then, I was like, I had a duh moment. So again, welcome to another page, family. Put in the comments where you're listening from, like Baraka said. I had invited other sisters, but they shied out. And for whatever reason, I want to thank Rain. She got shy. Khadija got shy. You got a lot of shy sisters. What is it with our sisters, Sean Tom, versus I remember you said one time that the most uninhibited was European Americans, followed by Latinos, followed by sisters. What is it that holds our sisters back? And you said they have the most potential.
And they've also been subjected to the most abuse. So trauma enters in there.
Ashe.
Right.
So
Yes.
that's the reason why
Not
I
knowing
want,
our value and our self-worth.
yeah. That's the reason why I'm wanting to tread very lightly in that domain at this point, because I want to be at least a healing force in that space rather than re-traumatizing them in any kind of way.
What would you recommend young men? How would they tiptoe through the minefield of trauma
with the sisters? What would you say they do? How do they prevent themselves from triggering this minefield of trauma?
Well, that's such a deep subject until in September I will be doing a men's workshop where all those things can be covered. I can give them some tools to work with. Presence above all. Presence trumps everything. A woman really only needs for you to be present with her. You don't even need to try to fix her. You're going off when you start talking about you gonna fix her, or heal her. First, she got to be sick for you to heal her. But where's the sickness at?
Okay, I'm gonna be devil's advocate tonight because my jack was laying on the floor and I was getting frustrated. It's hard enough, Shantam Nityama, to be a brother of color in America. Now we got to come home, and after dealing with the field work and all its challenges and moving and adapting and fighting and protecting, now we got to come home and be a mechanic for women. Is that what you're saying?
No, because I said there's no way for you to fix her or do anything to her. She's already complete. That's kind of like going out and taking your Mercedes Benz and lifting the hood up, talking about you fixing your Mercedes Benz, and it's brand new. So what are you doing?
Okay, my brother just shared with me. His wife said, "You can have anything you want tonight as long as you order it." So what kind of gentle manipulation or healing would you say when your stomach's hungry and growling and your wife just said, "Get anything you want because I ain't cooking"?
Sounds like it's time for you to step up and learn how to order food. Right now, maybe it'll change later, but right now, if you're hungry, it's like, okay, give me the to-go menu on the phone so I can order me something. And ask her what she wants to.
I'm thinking about that also, and I'm wondering if women sometimes have a built-in mechanism that forces them to test their man. They want to constantly, or they want to test, like, are you really there? Are you really supporting? Are you really providing? And men, we I don't know, we maybe we don't recognize that, and so stuff goes off the rails.
I would say that was partly true. In other words, a woman is here to help perfect you. So,
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate one more time because I'm still decompressing from my jacking me up. Why we have to? When will the women learn men mechanics? Why do we have to always be the one that has to be the psychotherapist,
they already know
sex
men's
therapist?
mechanics.
Go ahead.
They already know men's mechanics. It's innate in them. They know men's mechanics the same as the mother knows men's mechanics. They're her daughter.
All right, I'm being devil's advocate again. So you saying all this craziness going on in social media, the sisters already know how to manipulate a man, and they just decided they're gonna play with us, with our psyche and with our.
I would never go so far as to say they know how to manipulate a man. No more than I would say you know how to repair a woman. Nothing wrong with either one of you. You created like the way the mother created you. Now you can be in alignment with that, or you can turn and go, another direction for a moment. but it's all intact. Only thing it requires is remembrance of who you really are, truly.
I want
And Baba
Marka,
keeps
if you can
saying the
hear me,
opposite.
unmute your mic and also turn on your camera and introduce yourself, sister, because we got sisters behind the curtain real strong tonight, brother.
I just got off work, so just bear with me. Greetings, everyone. My name is
Read
Sister Mecca Ill. Brother Hank invited me, and I've been knowing Brother Hank for, over a decade. Brother Hank, we would say an extensive amount of time. He
Damn,
invited me to the
time
call,
flies fast.
but I've been listening in. My good friend Ra Akub was on yesterday, and I was listening in, and we've been friends over a decade too. So I'm just listening, and the brother that's speaking is on point. Me personally, I just be. I'm listening to the questions that you're asking the brother Hank. We
I'm
just need
stirring.
to. We just
I'm stirring up stuff,
we just
Maka.
need to. I know you are, because I know you know. But we just need to be like the brother's telling us. Like, just be. We
this.
get caught up in all these stereotypes and all these roles when we just need to just be. Simply just be.
Silence is one of the best therapists in the world. Just be in a room and be silent with yourself.
There you go.
Everything you need to deal with, it will arise in your consciousness of its own accord
Won't it do it though?
all day.
And it's
May,
like,
you may see more than you want to see.
absolutely. And me, like personally, when I have like a little opposition or a little challenge, because I live in Texas, and sometimes when I migrate to New York, sometimes, I'll have a little setback, beloved, where I'll just sit still on the couch for a couple of days, and guess what? Everything just fixes itself by me just sitting there on the couch and not
Right.
moving for 3 days, and I just get back down south. Okay, everything's fixed. Let me get up out of New York. That's just me. So
Yeah.
I agree with you. You resonate with me very,
Be,
very well.
be still and realize that you are God.
And know that you are it.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So I don't try. I just be. You know what I'm saying? I just left New Jersey. I didn't make it to New York last week. My cousin got married. I hadn't seen my family in my mama over 10 years. I hadn't seen my cousins, my sisters and brothers over 20 years. And it was like when I stepped into the wedding, I hugged my mama. Everybody looking like, there she go. Where she been at? And then, I was like a ghost. I came through. I left because I told them, I'm not coming to y'all funerals. Y'all can have that. I'll give y'all flowers while y'all alive and can smell them. But I'll come to the wedding because I knew everybody would be uplifted and everybody would be happy. And the fact that I came and I disappeared so quickly, they were upset because I didn't stay. You know, and I'm like, y'all should know me by now. I'm not messy. I don't do the drama. I don't do the gossip. I just be, and everybody just know. So don't even expect.
Where did they think you could go?
Exactly. They said you came through like a ghost. Everybody been looking for you. We ain't seen you. Why you leave us like that? I said, I'm still with y'all. I ain't never left y'all.
Exactly.
I never left.
Exactly.
And I
I,
always go
I
ahead.
share some time with women. They're complaining about a man being somewhere else on the planet.
Oh
There's no
Lord.
planet he can go to disconnect from you if you're connected to him in the first place.
There you go. I think I'm a polyandrous. I think I deserve. I can handle about 4, 5 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Because it's nothing but to, do it.
just love, just
That's
love, uplift. I'm a friend of Angie Stone's, the late great Angie Stone. No more that just transitioned on. When I met Angie Stone in New Jersey, back in the 90s before she dropped the first album. I was in the industry, in the music business, and I'm on the No More Rain in This Cloud. If you heard the song, that's me and Angie singing that song. I'm doing the backgrounds with her. I don't think Hank even know because people don't really know I do music. I sing. I'm a vocalist, right? And since she transitioned on, it's been so much going on, you know. And I know that she never left. She never left us. Her spirit is always with me when I'm in the studio. I'll hear, you know, when I'm recording or something like that, because I'm working on a blues album right now. I'm in, you know, in Texas. The blues market is pretty big out here. So, you know, I mean, I just learned so much about myself and relationships. This thing called a woman wanting a man and a man wanting a woman. I just go with the flow. I'm just different, beloved brothers. I'm just different. I can't speak for the women. I have a forgiving heart. We're talking about matters of the heart. What's gotten me through the disconnect, you know, with like my dad growing up, you know, loving my dad, but not really receiving the same love from my father that I've gotten, that a lot of women experience with their dad, the closeness, the bond. I'm okay with that. You know, it used to bother me, but when I let that go, I've just been free. I said, okay, I accepted daddy I'm not gonna have that relationship that I want with my dad. So when I would go through certain things in relationships with men or my children's fathers, I wouldn't tear them down, I wouldn't break them down. I would uplift them. I wouldn't call the police on them when they would do wrong. I would just know that karma gonna get you. Cause if you did something wrong to me, I'm gonna let karma take care. I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm not gonna beef with you. When my assignment is up for you, you up out of here. You know. But I did see I did see a connection. You know, with my dad not being there. He was always there financially, but he was never there physically to tell me, okay, this is the male figure. This is the person. This is the type of man you should connect with. But you know, just like parenting don't come with no instructions. I don't think y'all brothers come with no instructions either. We don't know. Cause I be saying, how the heck we be loving y'all, and then all of a sudden we hate y'all so fast. How you hate that man? You was just loving this man last year, and now you hate him. Why? Is it because you hate yourself?
It could have been last night.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It could have been right. It got to be next year.
Yeah.
And thank you for not calling the cops.
Yeah, so forgiveness for me, it was forgiving them. Never say never, because some of them did me wrong, and a lot of them passed away, and I had to bury the same man that put his hands on me. I had to put him in the ground. So that's why I always tell women, never say never. One thing I loved about Angie, she was about uplifting brothers. We write songs that uplift brothers. We don't tear y'all down. And a lot of women, a lot of the anger come from their daddy, they got daddy issues that they never ever fix. And then they get in these relationships knowing they're not ready and feel like the man need to fill that void. No. A man can't fill that void that your daddy ain't fill or fulfill in your life growing up as a child, you know?
No way.
So a lot of it is just forgiveness, reflecting. Forgiveness is for you, you know. And when I went to that wedding, I was able to hug my sister, and I told her I never did anything to you, and you did some things to me, and I forgive you. I hugged her. I said, you know, forgiveness is for me. Forgiveness is for you. So I went to New Jersey last week to really show my presence and to show my family that I'm the bigger person. I love y'all. I don't need y'all love because y'all can't give me the love I give y'all. I don't even want y'all love. Just keep it. You know what I'm saying? I always leave you better than I left you anyway. So, you know, forgiveness is for us. We going through any trauma, any issues, it's the forgiveness. You got to forgive yourself. We always pointing the finger and blaming the man, blaming this person. But no, you got to take responsibilities for your own actions. And no man put a gun to our head and say, stay in the abusive relationship. Y'all don't be telling us to stay. We be choosing to stay.
And forgiveness You don't need to forgive necessarily, but
Mm-hmm.
you do need to accept
Mm-hmm.
Mother gave you as an experience in this lifetime.
That's it. It's just
She,
experience. Yep.
she's
I
the one.
agree.
She's the one that forgives.
Mm-hmm.
I just accept what she has already brought me and say immediately when it comes, "Thank you, Mother.
There you go.
Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Mother.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're giving me exactly what I need, even though
Mm-hmm.
I in no way see it and understand it now. But I realize my mind and your mind, two different
Two
things."
different things. Mm-hmm. Hank always used to tell me, Mecca, stay down there. You always up in here. Your head's strong. Remember Hank? Remember, I think about 10 years ago, Hank would be like, your head's strong. Stay down there, Mecca. Get more into that.
And since that time, you got a whole lot more hair on your head too.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm glad you joined us, Mecca. And thank you, OJ Yemi, and thank you, Salam, and thank you, Baraka. Because, tonight is real interesting because, and listen, I'm playing devil's advocate, all right? I got to go into character to make this colorful. Tonight, the energy you kick in, Shantam, reminds me of family, the men in my family just having some scotch and saying, fuck it, I mean, and just fall back and let everything play out. And then they wake up in the morning. I mean, what you saying tonight, brother? Light a joint, have a drink, and let it work out itself? Is that what kind of like you drop it on this majority men audience tonight? Be like, be there, but be compassionately. I'm being devil's advocate.
I understand. You're poking the devil, right? um, just be. Like the sister said, just be. It's already okay. It's already all right. Accept what is. Since there's nothing you can do about it anyway, you can in no way change it about it or make them be the way you want them to be. So just accept them. You don't need to
Yes.
forgive them.
Mm-hmm. I
Forgive
close.
them what?
Yeah. You're right. Now that's something I could take away with tonight. Like you're saying, you know, you don't even need to forgive. Just be, because we already have everything we need. Everything is here.
Oh, freely given.
Everything is freely given to us. So what am I needing to forgive? You're right. You're right. You're right.
So if we look at what was freely given, we'll eventually see that
Mm-hmm.
everything we need to exist on this plane was given to us when we came.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have chose in some cases to refrain from using what we were given, but
Mm-hmm.
that's us. That's totally on us.
Mm-hmm. I
You
think
can't go ahead.
I think common sense has come a long way, beloved brother. Common sense. A lot of
Maybe it
people
ain't
don't.
so common.
I value common sense over anything on this planet Earth, brother. Common sense. We need
Yeah,
that. Let's
yeah.
get back to that. Discernment. I always tell people, you want discernment.
I got
She
one.
gave she gave us free electricity, free water.
Oh, shame.
Mm,
I got one.
What?
And remember, I'm in character. All right, so y'all hold it with this enlightened view that you sharing with us tonight. I'll just end up moving into the garage and be at let her run the house, the kitchen, the bills, the children. And when they want to deal with me, should I just be out in the garage with the door unlocked? Is
Why?
that what you're saying?
Why?
It, being in the garage, you still in the house.
But
Yeah,
what if it ain't
Okay.
about her? What if it's about you? It's not about her. It's about you. It's for her. It's not about you. It's about her. And I think that's the part we keep forgetting.
yeah,
Baba keeps saying it. He keeps saying it. We're
yeah,
not hearing what he's saying. It all because of the mother. That's the energy that's being returned back to this planet. When we as daughters realize that we come from a mama and everything starts with mama, mama wants her children to have every good thing on this planet.
exactly.
It's mama energy.
They just have a tendency to say, not yet. Wait till it gets the way I like it, and then you can give me some.
So when we remember that,
Now that
that
sounds good into
relationship
the.
with our mama,
That
that's
sounds
a
good. That sounds good, OJ Yemi, till the rat comes through the rafters, and the women mama up onto the couch and run up the steps. So what you gonna do then? I mean, do you start calling on Papa then? Remember, I'm
well,
devil's
guess
advocate
what?
tonight.
Everything started with mama.
Now
Everything started with mama.
what about the door?
Papa and mama is the same thing. You have the divine feminine and you have the
Mm-hmm.
divine masculine within yourself. Until you can
Mm-hmm.
tap into that divine masculine and
Mm-hmm.
awaken that divine feminine through your prostate and through the
Mm-hmm.
womb.
There you go.
That's the part we
Mm-hmm.
keep forgetting.
Mm-hmm.
The marriage is the heart and the mind. It was never two
Mm-hmm.
individuals.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right. So
Everything you need is inside of yourself. So when you, the divine masculine, marry that divine feminine within you, think with your heart, feel with your mind, think with your mind and feel with your heart, and bring
Mm-hmm.
your prostate in that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
everything aligns. But we so
Mm-hmm.
busy looking outside that we were told we go back to that bill of goods that we've been sold.
Mm-hmm.
When I, the divine feminine, sacred and divine, waking up the divine masculine within myself,
Mm-hmm.
and live from that energy and allow my womb, because see, we looking at artificial intelligence when we have ancestral intelligence.
Exactly.
Mine is through my womb and
Mm-hmm.
yours is through your prostate.
Mm-hmm.
Anything I want to know, I'm going to ask my womb.
There you go.
She's going to give me my information. I'm going to go to the mamas. I'm a daughter of the mothers.
Mm.
all right, so I got
The
remember y'all,
mother is the one that educates the baby.
I'm devil's advocate tonight.
The first
The
teacher is the
mother
mama.
educates the baby until the child is
Mm-hmm.
13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
When the child is 13 years old, he goes with the male ashe. But until then, it is the mother that educates. So it is the mother that knows her child. And if the child is truly, truly in tune, he knows the mother. He knows the divine feminine energy. There's no way we can get around that.
All
Cause
right,
that,
There's
I'm
no separation. There's no male or female. It's just one. We
okay.
androgynous.
So
Why is
who
it so
fixed?
hard for us?
Okay, so when it rains on the tin roof and there's a leak in the tin roof.
they hate you terrible.
No, this is real talk because I'm thinking about the movie Sinners.
Okay.
Y'all seen the movie Sinners, right?
Oh yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't
okay.
see it.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you got
see.
to see that, OJ. I mean,
Oh Lord, you gotta
so
see that. Mm-hmm.
you got to see that movie because it was down south when there was tin roofs. So when the rain comes down, and it's a beautiful sound, family. If you ever gone down south or into the Caribbean and listened to rain on a tin roof, it's a beautiful sound. You ever heard that, Baraka?
Oh yeah. Yes.
But what happens if it start leaking? Is it the divine feminine talk about the mothers and the daughters, or boy, get up and get that bucket and fix that roof?
Well, guess what? If the roof needs to be fixed, fix it. Why does it have to? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
why is that so hard? If the roof needs to be fixed and someone can get up on the roof to fix it, then fix it.
It's power. It's power in that rainwater. Cause I'm different. I'm gonna go to the water. I'm gonna make sure I catch the water. I want the water to fall on me.
You know,
I
but
want
that's
them negative ions to fall on me. I'm gonna collect that rainwater, feed my plants with that rainwater. Let it leak till it stop, baby.
Okay, now let's go into the winter. Y'all gonna have that philosophical attitude when the cold come through, cutting through that wood and coming through that tin roof too? Y'all gonna be philosophically like, well, the great mother wants us to feel her chill
Yes,
tonight.
because the great mother wants us to have every great thing. So the great mother is gonna make sure that their roof get fixed. The great mother is gonna make
Exactly.
sure that there's no cold. Only thing you gotta do
Hmm.
is talk to the mama.
That's
Now,
right.
wait a second. Now, you telling me in the middle of winter you're gonna talk about cold mama instead of saying, Papa, put the fire on and put the pots on and go out there in the backyard and get some of that wood and light it up and ask your
Yeah, I'm
uncle
going to the
how to
mama.
start a flame. Now,
I'm going
I
to the
want to
mama.
hear in a cold because
I'm going to the mama.
now hold on. You know what they say about that cold
I'm
winter?
going to the
I'm playing devil's
mama.
advocate. It's cold as a witch's what?
I'm in Chicago. I'm
Y'all
in
funny.
Chicago.
Oh
I'm in
Lord.
Chicago.
Uh
I
oh.
was in the South in the rain. Hank, there's this. There was this picture on TV, and it was about these dinosaurs. They were a family, and it was the mama, the son, the father, the daughter, and a baby. Every time the father would say something to the baby, he'd say, "Not the mama, not the mama." Hank, it is the it is that energy that creates. It is that energy that raises and lifts. The mother wants you to have every good thing, Hank. She will not deny you anything unless it's not for your greatest or your highest, or you don't want it. But I can guarantee you, Hank, now see, you playing the devil's advocate, but you know, rising sun, you know very well.
Let me
It
stay
is
in
Mm.
my
that
character. I'm in
it is that
character.
divine energy, that divine feminine energy that creates, moves, is keepers, builders, original generators, erectors, builders. There's nothing that cannot be achieved without that energy. It is that energy that builds and erects. It's the architect. Let's go back to the matrix. Now,
Mm.
when Keanu Reeves went to the what was the guy in the white suit? I can't think of what they called him.
He's the
The
architect.
architect. He went to the architect, and he was like, the architect was talking. He said, "You're here for me. I didn't create this.
Mm.
You should be going to the oracle. She created this."
All
The
right.
Mm.
So
mother only, the mother only knows yes.
Mm.
Thank you, Baba.
The mother only knows yes.
The mother only knows yes. And the fact that men or males are females the first trimester in the mother's womb, that speak volume. The fact that every man on this planet is a woman, a female, a girl, a baby girl in their mama's womb the first
No, well,
trimester.
sister, I think that's just a kind of a faulty way of looking at it. Not necessarily that everyone was a female, as much as there's the embryo starts off as a generic, um, type of as far as gender is concerned, it could go either way. It would depend.
Androgynous in the beginning.
Say again, Barbara.
Androgynous, male
Yes.
and female.
So the first trimester, so you're saying that you guys wasn't a female in your mama's womb the first trimester? And that it was androgynous?
We are androgynous. If you really look at
Real,
it,
real androgynous, yes.
Mm-hmm.
we are androgynous. We are female, male.
So how
I
about the
like to
two?
say divine feminine
Mm-hmm.
and the divine masculine. That's what we are.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Mm-hmm.
no separation.
Mm-hmm. I
But
think it goes back. Mm-hmm.
we have not been, we don't remember. Because when we came down through that birth canal and we came down through that light,
Mm-hmm.
there's no remembrance.
So are y'all
But we
aware of the?
come to remember.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So are y'all aware of the Kundalini age? Are you guys familiar with the Kundalini age?
Kundalini age.
Mm-hmm. The era of the
Well, I don't
Kundalini.
believe in age. I believe that's in space.
Era of the
I
Kundalini.
mean, that's
It
what they
must be
say. What
now.
do we know? Do
Mm-hmm.
you know what that's the I think that we've been sold a bill of goods. And we keep buying the bill of goods.
I
It's
So
so
think.
simple. It's so
Mhm.
simple that we miss it. This is so small. Spirituality is so simple.
Mm-hmm.
We got to give it a name. We got to give it a label. We got to, oh, well, I got to do this and I got, only thing you got to do, you keep saying be, then just be. Because when you
Mm-hmm.
be, what else is it there? Just, just be, just do it. Just live it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second.
It's, it's
I'm
in our
devil's
DNA.
advocate.
It's our nature.
I'm gonna be
It's our
devil's advocate.
nature.
Okay, here come the devil
Come
now.
on, Hank, rising sun.
Yeah, let me be the devil. I'm gonna go on into Uncle Hanky. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I just had a sister come over here and visited me, Shantam, OJ Yemi, Maka, Salam, Brother Baraka, family. And at present, she don't have a man. And her little son is 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he's slapping mama in the face. Okay? And mama's so soft and she's so mama. She's like, baby, don't do that to mama. And he smacked her face like, BITH, I'll slap you when I want. And when I grabbed him by his little shoulders and carried him over to the couch and dropped my voice and said, you sit here. That baby testosterone in that boy recognized without education to sit there. He fussed a little bit, but he recognized the masculine principle that's missing in the male presence of the single household. This 5-year-old boy who was bullying his grown mama recognized the force of the masculine presence. I'm going to leave it to Baraka
Mm-hmm.
and Shantam Nityama to talk about how important is Sun Ra presence.
But in the absence of a masculine presence, the youth is gonna not just rebel, but take control. However, he perceives that to be, like even slapping the mother, he absorbed that somewhere in the culture, and he's just regurgitating it back. So and yeah. So yeah, the immature will rebel and will try to assume power,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hollow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very important to remember silence rules. If you got to run around and holler at your children and all of that in order to get them to behave, you have fell into some kind of a strange place. Because in reality, you should be able to look at your child and they will immediately know that you're saying sit down
RJ.
without any.
Mm-hmm.
You have never been communicating with your children. You've been hollering at them. That's different.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of women do that, Baba. A lot of women holler at their children. I just looked at mine, and they knew what to do. Like, I didn't have no issues. I didn't have to holler at my children. I didn't have to
Uh,
whip my children. I just gave them a certain look, and they would
well,
do right. I don't know what that is, but
that's how it's supposed to be.
okay. But I grew up all my life thinking something was wrong with me because the things that society said was not, you know, in right standing. As I got older, I was like, yo, I'm okay. When I came into the light, into the community, and started learning who I was as a person, I never been indoctrinated by Christianity. However, I always felt like something wasn't right. I was with child as a teenager. I rejected birth control pills, like everything that was chemicals. As a little girl, I always rejected. But however, you know, whatever path I was on, it wasn't what society saw as good. You know what I'm saying? But then when I got older and started learning, I was okay.
And any animal will come up to whatever you offer it for food,
Mm-hmm.
take one sniff. If it ain't right for him, he's just gonna walk away like it wasn't even put there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He isn't nowhere gonna go out of his way to hurt his body to eat
Hmm.
what you gave him. He's got an innate intelligence. Immediately, his nose lets him know this is no good. And
Yeah.
yours will too. It'll even let you know what men are good for you and which men are, you know,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else. A woman's attraction is basically ruled by her nose.
Mm-hmm.
She smells the pheromones of different people, and that's how she gets drawn to them.
Mm-hmm.
If
Oh,
pheromones
Mm-hmm.
come with her, she's gonna have absolutely nothing to do with that man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, now we didn't have brothers that worked in female corrections. Remember, I'm being devil's advocate tonight, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And they said ain't nothing worse than the smell from the female correction facilities.
Mm-hmm.
You talking
Meaning,
about smell now?
meaning what? What is that?
What?
What does that mean?
Yeah,
the male
That,
pheromones.
that means hold your nose.
Oh, that hormone.
Like how do those hormones? How do those pheromones work, Baba? Like what's happening? Is it something on a genetic level that's happening?
hormones.
Yeah,
A
pheromone.
female hormone? Hmm.
Back in the day, men used to call home when they were out on a trip and been away a while. Call home to remind the woman to chill. I'm on my way home. I don't bathe no more till I get there. Can you imagine that? Hello?
Yeah, that they would call home.
Mm.
And say, just let them pheromones keep coming. And so when I get there, they're right.
Mm.
It's almost like walking the door. Those pheromones hit you. You may never smell anything because it's a frequency that you felt.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So he may hit the door and, like Donkey Kong.
Now,
Mm.
you saying that's cool the way Europe was without a bath? And you remember, I'm devil's advocate tonight, y'all. You saying
He's
let the
terrible, Hank.
funk be a bunk, let the funk hit us funky. Keep it funky.
No, he's not saying that hanky panky about pheromones.
That Baba describes the
Pheromones. Well, I
that
didn't even know what that was till I met a guy and he was like, yo, your pheromones. And I'm like, what's that? He was telling me, like, yo, I just look at you and I just want to be intimate with you. And I'm like, well, nah, we ain't going to do that, homie. So he was telling me about what we talking about now.
Pheromones.
Pheromones. He said I had a aura and it was very strong and it is sexual. It just makes him want to be it with me. And I'm like, nah, dude, I don't like you like that. So what is
there's so much going on that slips below our awareness.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Pheromones are in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna have their impact on us. Most women know about pheromones from experiences. They be stealing a man's t-shirts and taking them home with them. Why? Because his pheromones are in it. He's he's worried and sweat in it, out chopping wood and shit. That shit is so strong. He probably
Mm-hmm.
had way over a month.
Now I'm devil's advocate tonight. I'm gonna tell you,
Mm.
there's a fine line between pheromones and funk.
Funk.
There's a
Well,
fine
you-
line, and
For
one
you?
thing you get if a man get too funky, another man's gonna
Uh-oh.
be like, "Yo, you got to get the funk out my house."
Uh-oh.
And if another woman is more funky than the other woman, there's gonna be a cat fight over the funk or
Oh, no.
pheromones. Yo, this is real talk. Who's the funkiest?
Uh-huh. We talking about the clean, the good smelling for hormones, Hank. We're not talking about the odor, the negative, the loud. Nah, we're not talking about that. We talking
y'all,
about the sexual, the matters of the heart that make a
nah,
man.
funk is funk. I had to tell a brother
Oh,
he got to leave my house because he was that funky. Like, and his
oh,
woman was all
oh,
turned out on that
come on, Hank.
pheromone funk. Yo, I'm devil's advocate, and I'm telling you the truth. I had to call the brother in the other room and say, "Yo, you got to get in that bathtub, man. You're gonna have to do something with that
Oh
funk."
my gosh, Lord.
All right, funk and pheromones, fine line, draw the line.
Funky pheromones.
Okay,
I ain't
devil's
messing with
advocate.
you, Hank.
I'm falling back.
I'm done. Well, I'm sure he smelled this whatever funk, his underarms, his balls, his feet before anybody else smelled them. He smelled them first. Trust me. Huh.
Not in Europe. They did not know that they had that kind of super funk until the Moors came with a bathtub. They didn't know because your nose gets used to it.
So
No.
consciously, the funk is communicating to the woman that the man is not clean.
Mm.
He hasn't bathed. But the pheromones,
Mhm.
right, that are repulsive
Mhm.
are communicating that, either, this man may have a chemical imbalance, right? May have a ancestral line that does not agree with my ancestral line. He may and also he may be potentially a karmic enemy.
Mm.
What do you say, Baba?
I'm saying the nose is always that you know where you are. Are you paying attention?
Mhm. Mhm.
Just communicating to you. Are you paying attention?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm.
Some people
I want to
pay
ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Some people pay attention closely, and some people are oblivious to everything.
Yes.
Yeah, my dude, he got a nose like a pit bull. He can smell everything. It just gets on my nerves.
The
His nose,
dog,
he can smell every single thing. Like,
your
oh,
dog.
hmm?
Are you talking about your dog?
No, my brother, my partner.
Oh, okay.
No, my partner. He can
Yeah,
smell every single thing. His nose is just so sensitive where he gets smell. He's a DJ too, so I don't know, and an electrician. So all his frequencies is high vibrational. And he's a vegan over 10 years. Don't eat meat, animal products. So he's an alkaline vegan to be exact. So whoo, and he has a high energy. Uh, and I gotta run from him a lot. You know what I'm talking about? Grown folk stuff. I be running.
Is it possible,
nowhere.
lion?
Hmm.
Is it possible that male lions fight over whose funk is going to stay amongst the tribe? Because funk is, pheromones and funk is just two sides of a coin. Let's be real with it. All right.
You're terrible.
You
Yeah.
have somebody walk. You got cultures that come into your house and you'll say, "God damn that." Woo! You ever get in the cab with somebody from another culture, from Europe? They don't use no deodorant. Or if you get it from the Middle East or Africa, the funk in the cab, make you roll down the window. You tell us what your idea is of funk. I am me.
Mm, 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 mm.
Well, thank you for the invitation. It's always an honor to be here, and it's an honor to share this time with everyone tonight. My idea of funk is is energy that's not harmonious to mine.
Mm.
That's what my idea of funk is. Energy that is very defensive, that's not open, that's not free flowing. That's my idea of funk.
See, you that's PG up the gazoo. Now, do you let's keep it 100.
But it
How
depends on
important is good funk to you? I am me.
Is there really any such thing as good funk?
Is it? That's what we asking you. Tell
Yeah,
us
I
in
don't
your
know.
life experience. He
No.
smells so good, or he's like,
Yeah, he
oh
smells.
hell no.
No, we're not doing the hell no, because that's an indication for so many different things.
Absolutely.
You know, if my nose, if you smell off to me, or pungent, or not pleasing, if your smell triggers something in me that makes me feel like I have to push you away, yeah, that's not good. That's not good on many levels, because it's not only the smell, but there's something else behind the smell that I may not be able to identify right then and there, because the smell is the thing that is the most dominant. But if I give myself time away from you to ponder and contemplate what is behind this smell, I'm sure intuitively and spiritually, it'll come to me instantly.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
Senses, it's our senses that give us the first indication.
You got that right.
Yeah, a lot of times, sometimes we can smell a smell from, or a scent, or a hormone or pheromone from another individual, and it will smell so sweet, and it will intoxicate us.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it just smells horrible. What was the transition? What was the change? Was it in the other person, or was it in me?
We got funk tantra tonight. Go ahead, Master Nityama.
when they first came out with the whole jazz thing, I paid attention. A lot of times, person would come to me to get a hug, and I could smell if they had a jab or not.
Ooh.
If they had the jab,
If they did or if they hadn't.
You could smell it.
I could smell it.
You could smell it when they had the jab. For real. I thought it was just me. Go ahead, Bubba.
No, I smell it. No recovery.
Did you still hug him?
Very lightly. I was moving.
Funk is powerful.
I don't hug. You don't supposed to hug nobody, period. You don't hug people. I don't hug people.
When I was in college, my roommate got sick, and I recognized later on the smell of that sickness.
I think you can smell. You can smell. I think attitudes and emotions have a smell.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And it's whether it's the bio gut, what's in the colon, that comes through the pores, and you can literally tantrically use your tantra nose to smell and say there's no nose tonight, or oh hell no, because the funk is voracious,
right?
and you can't speak on it. It's like it's so funky. You got to just say, let me just backstep.
But I met a guy, Hank. A friend. He was good. He was a good person, but he was in jail. He was in prison, and he told me, because his feet had a very bad odor. So we talked about it, and he was like, "Well, I was incarcerated, and when I was locked up, I couldn't take care of my feet, so I got athlete's feet from being in prison. So I showed him how to take care of his feet. You know what I'm saying? Use baking soda, pull out the toxins, take you some herb, clean out your gut. So that was a good phone. You know what I'm saying? Because I was able to guide the brother into taking care of himself to get rid of the problem with his funk. So he can go on and get a beautiful woman. Because I wasn't interested when I smelled his feet. I was like, I'm like the sister here, I am me. I was like, no, I can't do this. But I didn't throw him away. I didn't hurt his feelings. I didn't mistreat him. You know what I'm saying? I showed him love in the midst of the funk. You know what I'm saying? Any other sister would have just thrown him out the house and said, don't come back,
Now, let me tell you, I'm playing devil's advocate, but I'm adding some truth. Brothers know you can walk up on a fine sister. And when she takes off her little panties and the funk stands up and look you in the face by your nose,
Drawers standing up by themselves, Hank. The
they
panties
stand
just
up
standing up by
and you
themselves.
can smell the funk of him and them, and she can't smell it.
Oh Lord.
Yo, Master Nityama, we're gonna call you Uncle Nityama tonight because we're talking about funk like ain't no funky business. Yo, can't you smell if a sister's been, let's say, polyamorous, and she carries the funk?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember a brother going home after he was waxing somebody, and he laid next to his wife, and he didn't get that funk off, and she started screaming to high heaven in the middle of the night in the dark. He told me, he was like, I thought I took a bath, but he couldn't cut the funk. And what cuts funk? Because sometimes soap don't cut funk.
Key limes cut funk. Key limes kill bacteria. We use key limes. We keep them in the bathroom. We keep them in the kitchen. We keep them in our pocketbooks. We keep them everywhere, in the car, in the trucks. Key limes, everyone.
Nobody talks about funk the way we getting into funk tonight. Uncle Nityama. Tell us some of your funky stories that you wasn't able to tell, being that you were so ethereally disconnected or compassionate. You was too compassionate. How funky can funk get?
Oh, it can get pretty. I've come around people that felt like a part of their body was actually rotting.
Decaying, huh?
Yeah.
Too much animal flesh. No detox. Too much meat. Mm-hmm.
It's more common than we generally recognize.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because it's like the body, the car. I always tell people, your car, if you're changing your oil every so many miles, then you need to change your oil on your body too. Detox every 3 months, every season change. You want to detox, you want to fast, you want to sustain from food.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, once I remember when I was 15, I was a newspaper boy. And they had a newspaper stand. Remember when they had, Baraka, Uncle Nityama, you remember there used to be newspaper stands in New York City? Do you remember that, IME? Used to be newspaper where they sell newspaper and candy?
Yeah, for sure.
There was a, and see, my folks never schooled me, but there was this band that had two spirits. And the funk that came off of him wasn't from the front. It was like raw ASS. And it was like, damn, that smell. But the deep thing about funk is people can't smell their own funk.
It's interesting that people are so easily offended by funk, but we literally we live in a damn toxic environment
Mm-hmm.
where our respiratory, our endocrine, all of our various systems are in tilt mode, right? Because all the, I mean, literally, the spray cleaners, the stuff that's in the air, microplastics. So our systems are struggling to even. I would imagine. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Baba could help us out on that, but I would imagine our systems are in overload, trying to decide all this stuff, but at the same time clogged. That's why so many people are sick and getting sick.
Not even that, Baraka. They leaving here in their 30s, in their 20s. They out of here so prematurely.
Yeah.
Because of the poisons and the toxins, and like you said, the body is just so overly worked. I remember when Bobby.
I'm sorry, Mecca. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
How many folks here in the audience have smelled somebody? You could smell death.
Death has a smell.
Mm-hmm.
It has
a frequency and a
smell.
vibration also.
Yeah, all of that. A smell is nothing but a frequency and a vibration. And so when a person is nearing that time, they start to give off a smell to let you know.
There you go. Yep.
So it's a navigation tool through your world for sure.
But as surely as you're born, you will surely leave this plane of consciousness.
One thing's funky about, there's something real funky about drinking gin. I tried drinking gin, and the gin funk came out when I was on the basketball court. I could smell it coming through my pores. Tell me, y'all sisters like the way a drinking man funk smell? Y'all like that?
Not at all. No.
Well, I don't deal with anybody that drink alcohol. That's a spirit. So you letting that spirit in your body, and that spirit has to come some way, some form, has to come out some form, some way, in some fashion. Alcohol is an entity. It's a spirit that was never designed for us to drink. It was created to hurt and harm the physical body. Your liver is your general, so that goes directly to your liver. If your liver is out of order, you're out of order.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm playing devil's advocate,
created.
But I'm telling you the truth.
We see rising sun.
Listen, I met in passing this beautiful woman, and she wanted me to, massage her. And when she peeled out of her clothes, she smelled like a barrel of pickles. You think? I didn't say nothing. You know I ain't gonna tell nobody they smell like a barrel of pickles. Who can you tell? You can't.
Why? Why would you not tell her that? Why would you not tell her she smelled like a barrel of pickles? Why?
Because she was in my house, and I wanted to ease her on out of my house, smelling like that barrel of pickles.
But why couldn't you speak that truth to her?
Was they sweet pickles, hey? Or was they the sour pickles?
Why couldn't you speak that truth to her, rising sun?
Because I'm devil's advocate tonight.
Why couldn't you speak that truth to her, though?
Not me. Not on my watch. But she smelled like pickles.
Tell her that.
Because I didn't know what pickles represent.
I'm going to share a story when I was growing up. I was at my cousin's house. And, we were about maybe 14, 15, 16 years old. And one of my girlfriends would always come outside barefoot. And her uncle, my cousin's uncle, said, he looked down at her feet. He said, I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all go somewhere with a man and his feet ain't clean, get up, put your clothes on. Because if your feet ain't clean, ain't nothing clean.
Now, you know, that goes both ways. Equality, my sister, because I done seen some feet that'll hurt you just looking at them.
I said he said if your feet aren't clean, nothing is clean about you. Now there could be some horrible looking feet, but are they clean?
What if they ain't either one?
Oh, come on, rising sun.
Yo,
They got to be either or.
no, oh no, it, Uncle Nityama,
Yes.
drop it on her. You gotta do some schooling tonight. I'm backing up in my devil's advocate modality.
And what's the issue on the table?
Can it stink and look bad?
Yeah, they can stink and look bad. They definitely can stink and look bad.
And when it stink and look bad, do you decide to be the hero to let them know, or do you just let it flow
Yes.
in a compassionate no?
No, in all honesty, yes, you tell. Why wouldn't you tell somebody something? If my sister feet have an odor, sis, I don't know if you know this, but your feet have an odor. I'm doing it out of kindness, loving kindness. But I'm not going to do it to hurt her, but I'm going to do it to help assist her. So, yeah, I think that I should tell her.
Well, I'm gonna keep your phone number on standby because sometimes sisters rather hear it from a sister than a brother.
Oh, so basically, if a brother tell him, she gonna go in on the brother.
Exactly.
But if a sister tell her, she ain't gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm
Because of their
saying?
sisterhood. That's what the sisterhood's supposed to do. Supposed to let them know when they stink.
Oh,
because you know the sisterhood is tight. So let them know when they don't smell right.
Oh Lord.
Well, if I meet a brother and his feet stink, I'm going to say, brother, do you know you have an odor with your feet?
It's nothing wrong with telling somebody they have an odor. I want somebody to
Right.
tell
I
me
mean,
I
just
got an
out of
odor.
loving
I'd rather you
kindness.
tell me and you know me than somebody that don't know me tell me. But first of all, I'm going to smell me before anybody else smell me. I'm going to smell me. You know when your underarms is, when you know when that baking soda ain't lasting long or that deodorant, because I use all natural products. You know, the chemicals in the products, the aluminum in the deodorant is poisonous. And that's why the preservative preserve you. You feel me? And cause cancer in your breasts, you know? But we smell ourselves, brother, before anybody else smell us. Trust me. I think the people that they have an odor, they don't care. I smell Asians' odors. I smell Europeans' odor. I done smell many odors, and it's not a good smell. But I think they be smelling themselves, but they just don't care. It's just like it's nothing to them. Africans, when they don't wear deodorant, it's just a smell. It's the same lingering smell. It's a lingering smell, odor. But people just don't be caring, man. They be thinking about other things. I guess it'd be other things more important to take care of than their body or their odor. They don't be caring.
See, but you know, that's what I was thinking about when I was talking about the toxic environment that we live in. Because when you go to Africa and you go to a lot of other places around the world where people don't use deodorant.
They don't.
And also a lot of times, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes their environments are not as toxic. So it's almost like, you know how like the dog, he knows what you look like, but the dog knows what you smell like. Like he could recognize you without looking at you
From your smell. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a type of intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what we were talking about, like the fine line between funk and your scent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how you tell a woman when she's wearing a wig that the wig smells funky? Well, you
You just
downwind.
say, sis, do you know that?
Oh
I know
hell
Well,
no.
hey, you
Uh-uh.
tell it. You got
why
you.
not,
No,
Hank? What are
it's
you
not what
afraid?
you.
What can
Mm-mm.
she do?
It's not
What can
what
she
you
do to
say.
you?
It's how you say it.
Well, we need a
What can she
workshop
how
on how
You
to
you
on the
let her
funk.
know that look, sis, there is wig sprays out there. They have deodorant wig sprays for your wig, and they also have hair washing. If you can't get down there in the roots, they got products out here where you can put the serum on your hair. If you got braids or something, you want to clean your scalp. There's stuff out here that they sell now that they can help you to make your hair smell good. It's not what you say to people, it's how you say it to
I
them.
ain't got no. Why? There ain't nothing in it for me because they folks love to kill the messenger who brings funk. Funk
funk?
awareness is a serious issue that is the elephant in the room that reeks of smell, especially with wigs and I don't know about um and certain types of hair grease is funky too.
That's the hair grease that make your hair grow like that stuff for eight.
Rising sun.
That
Question:
blue
what made
magic.
you
Look,
bring out the funk conversation?
because it's heart healing, I guess, for him.
Rising sun. What made you bring out the funk conversation? Out of all the conversations, why would we have a funk conversation?
It came from somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it was Uncle Nityama brought it. We just spun in that direction because nobody talks about funk, and there's a fungus among us.
There's different kinds of funk.
Yeah.
Hey,
In medical school, we talk about certain things like I work in a medical college. We talk about toxins. We have another word for funk, but we do talk about it. We do. And it's good though that we're talking about it,
you talk about trauma and the sisterhood and the
Yeah.
goddesses, and then we talking about this. Now we're going into the shadows of the unspoken. That's blatantly obvious. You could walk down the street and it's summertime to answer your question, OJ. I mean, funk
Mm.
loves summertime. And this is a tantra subject that needs exposure.
Mm.
Okay, so you walking down the street and there's an odor.
Yeah, there's
What are you gonna
multiple
do?
odors.
Okay,
You walk
so what do you
past the
do?
liquor store.
So what do you
I
do
Believe
don't
with
it
all
say
these?
or
Okay,
I
you
don't say
walking
to the
down the
winos.
no. Let's stop. You
Uh
walking down
oh.
the street and you all of these odors. Now, what are you gonna do with all of this?
I'm gonna watch the dog sniff it out.
Would you be the dog that's sniffing it out, or there's another
Ooh,
dog that's sniffing it out?
Lord.
Sometimes it's all the above.
Yes. What about some people probably love funk. Some men probably like that. Some women probably like a man's funk. It's to each his own. If you rocking with the funk, put some freaking thumbs up in the chat. Just joking.
A
Hank,
man's
you is
pheromone,
funny.
a
Hank, you is
man's
funny.
a man's pheromones is enough to cause a woman to orgasm.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead,
Oh,
Baraka. Talk that.
oh
Talk
boy.
that.
No,
That's right.
that's real.
That's right.
You know that.
I'm easy. It don't take a lot for me to orgasm.
Oh really? So all we need is a
It don't
spray
take
bottle, huh?
man, a man smell, a man. I just love brothers. I love my brothers. Okay, it don't take me much. I just look at you.
What you got to say to that, OJ Yemi?
Well, rising sun. It takes a little bit more than that for me. It takes a little. You got to do. It takes more than me just looking at you or your smell.
No, I got jokes, sis.
Just a little bit more deeper than that for
I, I
me.
got I got jokes, sis.
You
But
know.
money. But I'm
Um,
there for it because I know money don't exist. I know money not real. I know time don't exist. When man never was. So I just look at men different. I don't get with men for the bag. I don't get with men because of their material gang. Because I wasn't born with it. I'm not, and I'm gonna leave here naked the same way I came. So I'm a little different. You know, I'm not looking for no man to take care of me and none of that stuff because I could take care of myself. You know, I could do everything for myself,
Ashay.
basically.
I
So when
mean,
a partner for me is just a person that, you know,
Everything.
just there. He's just there. You know what I'm saying? He's there because he's there. He ain't got to be there, but he's there.
Everything. You can do everything for
Oh
yourself.
no. Well, I don't know, cause a couple of my friends,
I
a
mean,
couple of
come
my
on now. Come
now it
on.
ain't my story, but
I know there's a spot on your back you can't scratch.
yeah. I mean, I got some sisters I could bring on the call that had children without a man. I invited one tonight. She had a child without her husband. I got two of them actually that procreated without sperm. So they're very deep sisters. I want to.
Even what you're saying is only technicalities.
Mm, I think we want.
You still need a man.
But what do I need a man for?
You could say, I don't need that man, but you still need a man.
To procreate?
Yes.
I just told you I have two friends that had a child without a man.
That's because they didn't want you to know who the man was, girl. Come on. That's street wisdom.
No, brother. Okay.
No, you know, listen, don't
May I
believe
bring
the
the
hype.
sister
You talking
on?
about going into a laboratory, or you talking about like self-spontaneous fertilization?
Let them tell y'all. I would like
No. What? Listen, they ain't gonna. You know, like Chris Rock said, men lie, but women
No, they got the
they
documentation.
lie about
to
who's your
show
baby.
it. I saw the documentation. That's why I'm not gonna speak on something that's not factual or
Yeah,
not backed by science. Science mean to know. These things I'm speaking on is back. This is backed by science, and I ain't
and
into debating. I don't
oh,
debate.
okay. No, I just got one question because I'm devil's advocate tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What that woman smell like?
She cool. She really cool. I never really smelt her. I never smelt her, but I saw the facts. She showed me the documentation because I was like y'all, like, yeah, all right, whatever. Girl, you crazy. You ain't had no baby without a sperm. Get out of here. Then she started showing me the records and started putting people in. I was like, what? I mean, I invited her to the call tonight. She may be listening in. She might
So
be
I
in
got
your
one
audience.
question to ask Master Uncle Nityama.
Yeah.
What was the sweetest funk you ever experienced in your live stream, brother?
You had to think about that one.
Well, sweetest funk I ever smelled. I don't think I probably would never call something I smelled that was sweet funk.
Ashay, Baba.
Baba, sweet funk.
Ashay to that, Baba.
Baba, I don't believe in sweet funk. Baba, do you believe that women could procreate without a sperm?
Yeah.
But why does Baraka and Brother Hank don't think it's possible? But you think it, but you know it's a fact. But go ahead. I want you to speak.
Yeah, it's possible.
That's why they need DNA testing, because then you find out how spontaneous that was, you know, and find out it might be a neighbor.
Only you, rising sun. Only you.
Mm-hmm.
And now it goes back, it brings me back to the Kundalini I was talking about, where it was only females on the planet and they procreated by way of their gland.
Ain't nobody. Girl, who told you that?
Let
sound like
Baba,
Documented
Baba,
facts.
let the Baba speak. I'm speaking on something that me and Baba connected with.
That
He's
smells funky just listening to you say it.
Go ahead, Baba. Teach them something, Baba. Because I'm already there, Baba.
I'm wondering if, you know, because this whole interview, this meeting here tonight is to promote an energy transmission for women. And so I'm just wondering, I mean, if I had to guess, I would guess that that Baba right now is probably projecting some energy toward the sisters. And so I'm wondering, are we in our heads too much right now? Because I don't know, last time women just started spontaneously busting nuts. So what's going on?
I'm enjoying this right now. I'm really having a great time.
I'm actually
I'm
feeling Baba's
laughing hard.
energy.
I'm happy.
I can feel the energy and I'm receiving the transmission.
Oh yes, we feel great. I
Okay,
feel excellent
okay,
thing.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yes.
So, sister, would you mind telling us a little bit more about your feeling the transmission?
I am me.
I'm
Oh, OJ Yemi. I'm sorry.
oh
Go ahead.
well, I actually feel his presence. I feel his energy. I feel the flow and the harmony.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that level of just oneness. Everything is as is, harmonious. There's a rhythm. I can feel the current. I can feel the electricity.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually feel him.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel his peace. There's a peace within him.
Yes.
There's a loving kindness within him.
Mm-hmm.
Generous, generosity.
Can't fake that.
Mm-hmm.
He's the son of the mothers, and he carries that mother's love very deeply.
Mm.
And he
Yeah.
honors the mothers.
Can't fake the funk.
Not at all.
Mm.
Yes.
He has a rhythm, a frequency, and a vibration.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like that the podcast gone off the rail, but in
Mm-hmm.
reality, I'm just absorbing the frequency, the energies of it in,
Mm-hmm.
and consciousness will transmute all of it. So even though it looks like we're just having some fun and
Mm-hmm.
this and that, no, music to the mothers is.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what people that are listening are saying, but that's on them.
Mm-hmm.
There's delight in everything that the mother gives us.
Ashe.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just sitting here enjoying the delight and saying, thank you, mother.
Ashe.
If she wanted it to shift, she'd shift.
Ashe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with whatever she does.
Ashe.
Mm-hmm.
And her dispensation is carrying on underneath all of this anyway. Where you
Ashe.
gonna go to get away from it?
Can't.
So I'm just sitting here holding her presence in the room, let it do what it do.
Thank you, Baba.
Yeah.
Well, it sure got funky up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, George Clinton.
Baba, how often do you come to the States? You're in Bali, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna be
I mean,
coming to Bali. I'm coming out there. I got friends out there. I'm gonna be coming soon to Dubai and Bali and Thailand. God's feeling, Yeah. How long you been out in Bali?
8 years.
Oh wow. Wow. Did you meet Russell Simmons out there? You ran into him?
Yeah, I ran into him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he came up to be introduced to me by somebody. He couldn't wait to get out of my presence.
I'm quite sure he couldn't.
Of course that light was too bright for him. You know that. You know that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
So it's interesting.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
unreal cannot deal with real.
Mm.
It's like
Don't
oil
have to
and
say nothing, but the truth is very real.
yeah.
And
Mm,
That,
presence and power, and frequency and vibration
right.
can
mm,
either magnetize or repel.
Right.
mhm,
So, he just kind of looked at me
mhm,
and I just kind of stood there and looked at him. And then
mm,
I took a deep breath so I could create a gap in energy so he could walk off.
mhm, mhm,
Save face. I wasn't in no way there to embarrass him or call him out energetically even.
mhm.
And so he vanished.
And that's how that was how it was supposed to go, you know?
Mhm.
No love lost. Okay. Poof, look, poof, bye, be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay, it's past
Is
my
there any,
bedtime.
is
Hey,
there,
it's past
is there
my
any,
bedtime.
is there anyone else who is feeling the transmission?
Mm. Brother Hank and Baba and everybody here and Baraka and the sisters, I'm gonna be uh excusing myself from the platform. It's past my bedtime. But I really enjoyed myself and appreciate the energy, the frequency, and I'm good. I feel great. Thank you so much for
Sleep
inviting
well.
me, Brother Hank.
Sleep well, my sister.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much. Until we meet again, okay?
All right.
Yes,
Good
sir.
night.
Wholeness.
Good night.
Was somebody saying something?
Yeah, I was asking, was there anybody else who is feeling the energy, the transmission? That was a powerful testimonial a moment ago.
Well, the testimonies will come after the transmission is done. Start the transmission.
Mm.
They'll be felt.
Mm.
See, I had no plans to come here and attempt to overwhelm anybody as though I'm trying to push them into coming to the transmission.
Mm.
This was never my intention. So I just came here and put it out. Anybody can latch on to it, they're welcome to come.
Mm.
Then they'll know for themselves directly. No experience like direct personal experience. That's the best thing you can ever encounter in life is a direct experience of stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, so we'll see.
And what can women do to increase their receptivity?
Women are already receptive.
Hmm.
So they just may experience it more clearly and more deeply, make it, be much more alive in them. But it already is. I'm just saying, come on out.
Mm.
Come out. Be that woman.
Mm. Mm.
So it's all good. Just show up, bring whatever you bring, because a lot of things will probably be transmuted. So
Mm-hmm.
it matters very little to me what you bring. Bring whatever you got.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because you will be transformed.
Yeah, exactly. It will be transformed.
Yeah.
Whatever you carry.
Yes.
See, we think we have to be teaching doing something with people on that level. No, silence will dissolve it all
Mm.
in a very powerful way. So it'll be interesting to see what the transmissions are like after people have seen whatever happened tonight. They may think we're all crazy, but that's okay. Come on to the transmission. You have your own direct experience. And then tell us about it. How did that smell?
Mm.
That's a,
Master Nityama, the workshop you're going to share with the audience on Saturday, can you perhaps give them an overview if you haven't already spoke on it? I had stepped away for a minute.
it's Sunday, actually. So you want to give an overview of what?
What will the people look forward to experiencing who will join you this weekend?
Part of it will come up out of them, and I could never speak on what they're going to experience. I have no idea what will arise, but definitely things could arise. So they'll give a weather report afterwards, and my ears will be just like glued to whatever they're saying, so I can give praise to the mother. That's simple. So yeah, kind of. I'm kind of keeping it under wraps and just allow it to gradually make its way and go through the process it needs to go through, so that when we do the thing on doing the transmission, I hadn't really set it up as to what it's going to be. That way they can be there fresh. They've never been to this before, so they can be there and pay very close attention. If I give them stuff, then they'd be expecting something or pushing to try to experience something. No, that's necessary. So
I'm
that's
going.
like, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, brother. I'm going to share. I haven't shared this, but the last time you did the transmission, family. Last time we had Master Nityama on the show, Baraka. I am me, OJ Yemi. When I went to sleep, when I went into the darkness, all I saw around my body, family, was light. And it was just like, so what you gonna do with this light? And I had to literally laugh to qualify that light so I could go to sleep. Because I stayed like in this suspended state, family. After that last transmission, and it affected Salam, it affected Kafunya, it affected it affected directly on screen and off screen everybody. So if you're looking for elevation, I'd highly recommend tapping into the workshop this weekend. And this is the contact information. rolling across the screen, and also in the show description are the links. But that's how I process. It was just like it was luminous in the dark. So I thank you for that, because that was powerful. How about you, IME? How was your experience?
It was amazing. It was amazing. That night, I slept so deeply, and I was actually high because we had a transmission after the show also, and I just felt high for days afterwards. I noticed that I was manifesting much more quickly than I normally do. Things were just flowing freely, naturally, and harmoniously. It was a wonderful transmission. I'm so grateful, and even more grateful to be able to have the opportunity to experience this transmission again in person. Very healing and gentle, accepting um, energy.
You know what? I just realized that may have been the effect of his transmission tonight, that we went on that funky ride for a little while. I think we got duped.
Energy is energy. It's all this, you decide what you use it for. And if it went that way, I said, wow, that's interesting. They had no, a stinking party. But it's good. It's all good.
That's powerful.
So I just sat here and listened to the jokes.
But you were doing more than just sitting there, Baba. You were emitting.
I was sitting here, and in my world, it's never just sit there, do absolutely nothing while
But
you
in
sit.
your nothingness, Baba, you're doing something even in your nothingness.
The nothingness is doing something. I'm just sitting there holding the nothingness in the room.
Because there's a spiral taking place.
There could be a lot of things taking place, but personally for me, I'm just sitting there.
Keeping the space.
And, this is an empty seat. Y'all see somebody maybe, but this seat is empty.
It is in the nothingness that I create.
So, I'm just sitting here watching life. This is the form it took in front of me tonight. Anything wrong with it? Never in my regard. It went where it went. I went with it. Tomorrow it'll go somewhere else. Later tonight it'll go somewhere else.
Did
So
you ever have? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. My heart just goes out to all of you for the experience that I had. I'm very, very, very grateful. And it changed things in me, I'm sure. And I'll welcome it when it comes to mind deep inside what transpired. I may have to contemplate and sit with it, and I go, oh, wow, okay.
What was the most dramatic effect that you ever witnessed in this still transmission?
The most dramatic effect that I've ever witnessed. I'm funny because I'm never looking for drama, period.
I've heard of gurus sometimes when they would gather in New York City,
Mm,
and the the transmission would be so intense some people couldn't handle it. They had to be actually escorted out of the room because they would go into hysteria, just like in dealing with psychedelics. They'll go in hysteria. um, Even in silent transmission, some people's nervous system or some people's psyche can't handle the voltage of the transmission. So that was the only reason I asked that.
right, right. I hear you. Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of things. Couldn't even go back all over them all now, sitting here. But we'll have our own experiences to look at and analyze and pull apart, see what existence gave us. And that'll be there come that Sunday. And then there's more than just one transmission, there are actually four. So it'll be, you have chance to move through that space 4 times and watch what happens. Then it'll be interesting to hear the reports that come back from the other side, so to speak.
With the energy intensity, I am sure you're going to have some colorful testimonies, because even in Reiki and Tantra, you take somebody there and they can't handle it. It's almost like somebody having delicious soul food for the first time, and it just spins their wig and they're like, who, what?
But
Have you
this
ever
is
seen somebody having soul food for the first time?
may have had no awareness that it was their first time, but I've seen people having soul food.
I seen it, and it's when white folks come into the hood and get some soul food, and they're like, you hear all these grunts and moans, where like taste that they never had, the spices, because you're working with some powerful stuff there, uh, Shantam Nityama. You might bring out some, possibly in the healing, it might get colorful. Is that possible?
It might get what?
Colorful.
Life is always colorful, brother. One day you'll wake up and the trees outside will have 3 or 4 different colors in it. Where it used to be green, no, this will be mixed colors. Those days are quickly approaching. We never see only a small percentage of what is even before us. You wait till it all of a sudden everything lights up and you go, wow, I never seen a tree with 400 colors, but wow, that is amazing. This existence that we know is getting ready to transform itself in a way that we couldn't have never imagined. And all I can say is thank you, Mother. What a light show.
Have you ever had the experience in your journey that a person couldn't handle your transmission?
Yeah. It was just, just a bit much. because it was pushing things open beyond their comfortable capacity. So that happens. I've had, when I was doing hands-on stuff, I've had the women jump up off the table, women and men jump up off the table, just, whoa, it's too much. And what they're saying is, basically, I'm too tight to make enough space for it. It's not that it's no such thing as it's too much. It's more than I can comfortably integrate in light of the way I hold my body most of the time. But that's good news too, because now you know that there's a lot more to be had, a lot more for you to experience, and you've just been squeezing it out to keep it small enough so that it no way disturbs you.
But once your boundaries have been challenged, I mean, it's like you can't unsee it. You can't, in other words, like, so whatever baggage you may be carrying or whatever trauma or ideas that you may be holding on to, it's like at this point now that you've seen something else, you felt something else, it's got to be just a matter of time before it just falls away.
Yeah, now we're talking about the mother's part she played, which I very rarely even get involved in at all. I'm just here to anchor the space in the room or anchor the space wherever I am. She handles all the heavy work. I just sit back and smile. That's all I need. So I of myself can do absolutely nothing.
It's to the mother in me that I can do all things.
So I just watch her do her handiwork and I praise her. So she keep going at it. Thank you, Mother.
Thank you, mamas.
Exactly.
Well, Baba, it honors my heart, and it is with great much respect and honor and reverence to you for honoring the mamas, the muddies, the nanas, the big mamas, the grandmamas. So
Exactly.
thank you.
You're
Thank
most
you.
welcome. That's all I can do. So I'm gonna just offer up a little something for bedtime. The mother's love is real. So come and join us on I guess it's the 20, I have no idea what dates are, but come and join 27th, and let's take a little hike with the mother. And I look forward to it, and look forward to seeing all of you there and all the other people that I have no idea will be there. I want to see them all. So y'all have a most beautiful rest tonight. And let the mother whisper to you about what you may possibly experience. And then we'll come together on the 27th and make it real. So I have tremendous love in my heart for you and all the rest of humanity. So come and, share a little spiritual ice cream and cake with me that won't get you fat.
Beautiful.
And I want to thank all of you for showing up tonight.
And thank you, Shantam Nityama family. Like, subscribe, share, and look forward to you being with us this Sunday.
And I just blow boom out.
Thank you, Baba.
You're most welcome, precious.